I'm alive.
Kind of. T80s and all sorts of stuff on there.
Oh yeah.
Full. Yes, I did catch it. Hello everybody, welcome back to the Thin Brown Line Airsoft YouTube channel. I'm Mark, or Sherman, or Blithering Idiot, or Numpty, Muppet. As Ben Skinner pointed out, clinically insane. And I'm back with another one of those bulk loads of airsoft replicas that Badger Squirreloff dropped off. And this one's actually quite fitting that I use that name, because this is a clue as to what I'm reviewing. Along with that, and no, it's not a Maglite. It's a Whacking Gret metal suppressor. Right, onto the thing that these attach to. So put that down there, put that down there. This is a whole Oregon. The hair attached to it. The E&L 104 PMC. It's probably the heaviest gun in his entire arsenal. Quite possibly. No, actually, no. The L85 is heavier. But it is full metal, with the exception of the adjustable buttstock, which is actually different, I think, to the one that comes on it. The one that comes on it is more of an M4 style, I do believe. The pistol grip is obviously polymer, plastic, whatever you want to call it. And I think that's it. That is it. Everything else is metal. And you can tell. It comes in at just shy of 4 kilo. Just shy of 4 kilo. That's without drum mag or the suppressor or optics or anything like that. Oh, I found another bit of polymer. That bit. Just that bit there. Like a 1 inch tall. Goes across the entire barrel, obviously. But the top cover for the front handguard assembly. 3 bits of polymer. Oh, and a bit of rubber butt pad. But we'll get to that in a minute. These are, I would say they're mid to high tier AKs. And he's done some work to it. So what I shall do, I'll go through how they come when you get them, and then I'll go through what he's done to it. Annoyingly. Anywho, right, out of the box, you will get the gun and a mag. That's it. But you get a whole lot of gun. You have the side-mounted top rail, which is, looking at myself on camera here, is a flip switch here somewhere, which comes off. Yeah, which comes off by flicking a switch lever all the way to one side, slides off. Really difficult doing things backwards. And it goes back on the same way, obviously. Then you get a RIS rail that sits on top of the front of the gas system. Gas system through here. Then you've got side mounted RIS. One, which I think, well, I know is part of this. And you've also got a nice lower RIS rail. Interesting. Obviously this takes normal AK mags. I know he's got Bakelite mags for it and metal AK mags, and you can tell it's real metal, you can smell it. In fact, this one's actually started to rust in a couple of places, which is why you know it's real metal. It's measured in at fully extended stock all that sort of stuff, at 925 millimeters, 92 centimeters, or roughly 46 inches, approximately. What else can I tell you about it? They normally retail anywhere between sort of 350 and 400, 500 pounds. Sure, I've seen one somewhere at 500 quid, but it depends on where you get it from. It's the outer barrel is steel CNC'd. The full body is stamped steel, just like an AK, funnily enough. Yeah. Oh yes, when it comes out of the box, you get a 120 round mid-cap magazine with it. Only 120. Anyway, right, markings. There ain't many. On the right-hand side of the entire GNU, you've got semi-full. They're all the markings. On the left-hand side, you can just see, just behind the front sight lock, you've got some markings there, which you can't read because the dust cover covers it. But it's just a serial number and like a proof mark. Nothing major. You have sling loops on these. Now it's the same on both of the these things. Yeah, it's actually more of a pistol brace rather than stock. But anyway, you've got QD swing point, naturally. Fingers, both sides there. On the front, which he stuck some paracord through, is another sling loop. Just there, look. Not much more to say actually. Let me see if I can actually do this whilst we're here. Oh yeah, you've got her bayonet lug and all. Now he did tell me I should take this here droopy off. No, I ain't gonna bother doing it because I have my finger. But he actually had, let's put it down that way. For this, Alan has a suppressor, which he's had, if I remember rightly, it is this one he's had it done with, but he's had it milled out specifically to fit the threads on this AK-104, which makes it look just that little bit more tasty. If I thought, there we go, a bit like that, quite funky. And he also has the AK drum mag. Now, you'll probably correct me in the comments, but I think this is a 3,000 round drum mag, and it is a bottom press operated one. So you push that in and it feeds. And you enter it by undoing a screw on the front of the mag, and it all opens up. Bang your BBs in, put your battery in, charge your battery up, and put your battery in, and away you go. It's typical AK style, really. Simple and functional. But yes, like I say, yeah. Now, oh yes, and there is another marking. Now, how well are you going to see that in this light? But just in there, it's got the E&L emblem, and it says E&L. Funnily enough. But that, for marking wise and whatnot, that is it. Obviously, there is an adjustable hop up, which can be accessed by pulling back that, and you can see that red bit inside there. That's your adjustable hop up. Again, this is safe, semi, and full, and that's when I move on to what he's had done to it. It's got a 110 spring in it. He's upgraded it to a Maple Leaf Autobot 50-degree hop rubber, because he could. Fires at around 335 FPS, which is not far off what it fires out of the box anyway. I think he said it's got pretty much the stock spring in it. It's quoted on most websites that I've looked at 330 FPS out of the box, tested on 0.2s. He's had the gearbox in bits, reshimmed it. Oh well. What else have we done? What else have we done? I'm reading from a list. Hot rubber, it's been rewired. Hot rubber's been played about with. It runs on level 1 lipos. This one does, because he's put a a Murph 3.2 gearbox in it, a Gate Murph 3.2 gearbox. Yeah, MOSFET in it, and it's programmable though, and it's currently programmed to fire 39 rounds per second, which is why he's got a massive drum mag, because he's a very silly boy. Oh well, it's the first proper AK that I've reviewed on the channel, and E&L are one of the best from what I've read, what I've seen, what I've tried. AK airsoft manufacturers out there. There's like one of 3 really that are the top 3 dogs, isn't there? So, which is E&L, TM, although TM depends on the internals and the country you're in and things, and LCT. They're the main 3 top dogs. But yes, that is Alan's AK 104 from E&L. If you want to know any more about what he's done to it, if you're not already in the Thin Brown Line Facebook group, join it and ask Badger. He's in the group, and he's almost as, if not more, active in the group than I am, because we have no lives. Anywho, moving swiftly on. If you like what you've seen, don't forget to like, share. Don't stab yourself in the hand with that. Subscribe, click the bell icon, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.